1999, a ministry was born out of circumstance. Local skateboarders searched for good spots to practice their tricks. One of these spots just happened to be the front steps of our church. When most in the church saw liability, one youth intern saw opportunity. Kenny Wade wanted to create a safe place to welcome skaters and present the gospel. This dream eventually became the Session. Every Thursday, youth would flock from all over Nampa to skate the Session. Temporary obstacles were set up in the church's parking lot during this time. In the middle of the skating time, a volunteer would present the gospel message in a relevant and understandable way. This skate ministry reached hundreds of skaters with a saving message of Christ. In 2001, our local youth ministry was invited to build a professional skate park for the Luis Palau Festival. The students worked for 5 straight days, 12 hours a day in blistering heat. Eventually, the park was completed, and many people made first-time decisions for Christ because of it. After the festival ended, half of the skate park was generously donated to College Church, roughly 6,000 square feet of ramps. Under the direction of former youth pastor Mike Kipp, these ramps were reassembled on the asphalt where you now see them. From a parking lot to a permanent skate park, the ministry continues to reach out to local skaters. The skate park is just one tool we use to reach our neighboring community with the love of Christ. In the last 5 years, the skate ministry has seen hundreds of students come to a safe place to skate. Current youth intern Dustin Johnson helped establish once again the integrity our skate ministry began with. Today, Scott Carver, who 6 years ago transitioned the Session into our skate park, has returned with more passion and vision than ever before. As our skate ministry director, Scott has established and is executing an intentional purpose in line with the mission of College Church as we reach our neighboring community.
In the past, there's been a big disconnect between the Session and what's going on during the church week, and we want people to realize that this is an extension of the church and we're fulfilling the same purposes of College Church. It just looks different. This skate park is just a tool to reach these kids, because a lot of these kids wouldn't step foot inside the church, but they will come out here and skate and listen to the messages we're going to give them. This ministry exists to reach people that come to this park with the love and message of Christ. And we basically do it just by building friendships with them and by our Christian example to these kids. And we also have certain times where the gospel is proclaimed to them. And eventually our hope is that they can get into some discipleship classes that we have for them. We know this park's kind of easy to miss. It's in the back of the church, so most people don't see it. But we just hope that we would be on the front of your mind and that we would be in your prayers and have your support, because we are one body.